We're ready to go. So come on, people. Let's do this thing.
Describe roots rock in 3 words. Roots rock revival.
People here have relationships with rock and roll music that shape the path of their lives. Full Moon Resort is the manifestation of that.
It's unlike any other camp that I've done, for sure.
You get these legends in their own right all coming onto the same stage and having a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Everyone's a part of the experience. We're not getting up there, starting and stopping some grand performance. It's like, okay, we're going up to play. Here's how we do that. And a lot of times we bring people up to just play with us.
And I think that that's part of what Butch is, wanted to pass on, was just to show these people how to handle yourself as a musician.
That is the biggest skill that I think people who are not professional musicians take away from roots rock. It's how to get over yourself, how to do it afraid.
Getting people up to play, for me, that's the exciting thing. Working with them and actually the light going off in somebody's head.
One point I jumped in and sang "Use Me," and Melody Trucks was singing along with me, so that was quite a experience.
It's so comfortable here that we don't feel like we can stop in the middle of the song and be like, okay, let's try this song. And
Everywhere is not safe for improvisers and people like trying to find their voice.
There's some incredible talent here, but they're super kind and open.
Do you want to come learn from the greatest musician alive? Yes. And I actually did this week.
Let's try to pass it on. It looks right on paper, and it feels right in spirit. And now here we are 10 years later.
If you think about American music as an art form in the big picture, it's just so young and it's so fragile. It needs to be protected, and passed on. And that's what Butch instigated here.
you'll come away with relationships that you'll have for a lifetime.
Our motto is beyond backstage. People sharing information and music, but also a chance to just hang out.
It feels like a gathering of friends and family.
That's what I love about this, is that the interactions are meaningful. They're not mundane. They are important to every person here.
One of the first times I ever played on a stage was when ARU led us into their sound check, and I really believe that moment affected my life. I see little moments throughout this experience that's similar.
And the mission is to try and capture some of that and share it so that it can grow, nurture it.
Just that little moment of spending time with a person can ripple effect into like something that affects their whole life.
To have dinner with Oteil Burbridge and hear him talk about the aliens, his career and his life. Oteil is a blessed soul. You can never get that by going to a show.
Being in an environment like this, every single artist that's part of this has had a completely different path to getting to where they are. It's so important as a young musician that wants to be a musician as their profession to hear about all these different stories.
And passing on rock and roll as like an American tradition through generations, I'm all in. That's what I'm all about.
It's a full experience where, you see all the musicians are here with their families. It's like what music really is all about. And then now it's grown into this epic center for musical camps.
I was able to sit in Cody's class, to the guitar class, to the bass class. I learned something at all 3.
It doesn't feel here like a teacher-student relationship. It feels like a community. It feels like that's what's different about this than like going to a music school. Everyone's playing together. Everyone is wide open to suggestion and to trying different things and kind of getting outside of their box.
We'll have sessions where it's just like 5 guitarists improvising together, and it sounds nice. That's kind of hard to do. It's nice to just show that it can be done.
I'll always scribble down like a few things I want to touch on, but it always takes on a course of its own. Like today, what started out with like some technical guitar stuff and then some gear stuff went into like how to be a professional artist. It's like a cheat code for younger people that don't have to spend the 30 years on the road to like learn those things necessarily. This is a place where everyone can access that.
It doesn't matter how shy you are or what level you're at. Baylor's going to take care of you, and you can have that experience.
It's humbling to me, but it's also very gratifying if I'm saying something to them that's meaningful.
It's pretty nice to be pampered this well at a place this beautiful.
The people are nice. The vibe is good. The food is great. What's not to like about it?
Having a musical community is everything. You can't, playing music by yourself is beautiful, but playing with everyone else it can like literally move mountains.
Butch's grandchildren have come here and had musical breakthroughs. He may not have even realized it, but he made this happen. He created the space for his own grandchildren to come have musical breakthroughs. It's a really special place.
Our intention was to create a place that you came and had an experience, and when you drove out of here, you're feeling something different that you maybe take away back into the world that might just help